Hey guys, this is Z. I'm hopping on today to talk to you about triggers, which has been a really big deal for so many people nowadays as they feel like the world has just gone down the crapshoot, and so many people are on about this cancel culture and about, oh, run away, there's a narcissist, throw that person in the trash, there's toxicity everywhere, and global warming, and manipulation and all these terrible schemes against each other. And let's protest and let's fight about it and let's be critical and make an issue out of it because we are done just playing nice and sugarcoating everything and saying that it's going to be okay. You can do that for the grand scheme of things. You can do that as kind of like an overview for people to say that this is the type of world that I want to live in, is going to need that growth and going to need that experience and need that development of character and need solutions and innovation and creative thinking for us to get from point A to point B wherever our dreams will be met. And that's totally fine and that's cool. One man's trash is another man's treasure though. So you just want to remember some things that are important to you are not going to be as important to another person. Sometimes they just don't care, and that's totally cool. It's not part of the story that they want to write, part of the path that they want to walk on. They want to keep their head down and get out of that. Whatever they call nonsense and pointless is totally okay for them to do for themselves, because it's up to each individual for us to decide where we are going to stand, not only in a given situation, but in our walks of life, as we're waiting to get our fill, and as we are deciding for ourselves what's important to us, and how we're going to show up, and how much we're going to acknowledge the silver linings in life, what we're going to be grateful for, and what we're going to be happy with, without becoming complacent and saying that everything has to stay the same and stuck in this rhetoric that we can't get out of. Because a huge part of getting over triggers, as people traditionally call it, is that we have the freedom to decide how we're going to think and how we're going to feel, and we can interrupt and redirect and decide for ourselves that whatever we have given ourselves to this point to have freedom and to go about our lives responsibly and succeed at that, like, pat yourself on the back first and foremost and allow yourself to just take in that air and breathe and relax into knowing that you can be comfortable in your own life, and you don't have to make a fit about all of this, and you don't have to have all the hurt feelings for too long. Like, we're all going to have this pain, we're all going to have this suffering. It's growing, it's part of the process, but you can also embrace that and know that this is a phase that is meant for you, and that it is something that you had a hand in deciding that you were going to be a part of, even if it just means that it is some back road that you're taking and you're winding up somewhere completely different, that you're not going to make a home there. That's okay. If that's part of your journey, just embrace it. Know that you always have the opportunity to take something with you along that, where you recycle and make something better, so that the next time that you come into a situation like this where you feel something's really intense, or like snap judgment, it just comes at you full head on, and all of a sudden it's too much and you can't breathe and you can't take it anymore, take a step back in your intensity and just remember, anything that you can do to make yourself healthier is going to be beneficial in the long run. And remember that it is up to you, and you're totally capable to be able to support yourself and your own wants and your own needs. This isn't something that you have to learn straight out. Like, just even that you're still alive right now means that you are okay at that at some point. And you're only going to get better the more you practice with that. You don't have to just lay there and take the abuse. Really, you can come back to yourself and, like I said, support yourself and your wants and dreams and be a part of the solution. Be a part of whatever kind of lifestyle that you would want to see, whatever kind of outcome that you want to take a view of, and to remember that whatever it is you're dreaming up and whatever it is that you wish there was more of in the world that you're missing, suggest to yourself, if these things really matter to you, that it is real, and that just acknowledging that in itself means that even if you're just using your imagination right now and it's hard to see things getting better, and you think that it's so outside of yourself, know that you are a beacon of all of this light, and you can become an inventor or a stepping stone to take whatever you got and use your potential for good. These things really can fulfill you and make you feel better if you allow them to, if you let them out. I really feel like being in the middle of something is the hardest part of an experience, because at the start and at the finish, like, you're kind of blinded, like shielded from all of this damage. And all the momentum comes at the center. But I don't know. You gotta expect the unexpected sometimes when you're in the middle of things. The rest of the time, just be as stable as you can, you know? But when you're in the middle, be ready for change, be ready for transformation, you know, for rediscovery, and for you to just open your eyes and wake up, as someone very kindly has been telling me they need me to do. It's on all of us to be able to do when we are processing something that feels like we don't know where the end is in sight, and we just got to keep moving and just got to keep trying to live a better life. I don't know what it looks like at the end right now, but I think that it's really important for me to remember that I have control over my own emotions. Not like it's 100% in any of it, but that while I'm processing all of this stuff, what may be the middle of everything and a huge mess for me can also be the start of something new for someone else. So please don't lose all hope. As new things are beginning just around the corner, every single moment in our lives there is synchronicity and coincidence and things that happen outside of our given perspective that we start with, that we're not the only ones working on things. Everybody has their hopes, their aspirations, their expectations. Just because you don't have it all going doesn't mean that someone else doesn't. But nobody's perfect, and we're all trying. So appreciate yourself and all your imperfections, and keep trying no matter how hard it seems right now. This is all temporary. Like I said, it's a phase. So rest well, guys. Stay alive. I will kick it with you later. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember that you have the power to choose for yourself how you feel, as you felt so many different things. I know you have it in you to live a full life, and at the end of the day, to be happy with how far you've come. Peace. I'll catch you later.